All right, so now let's look at the opposite of an uptrend. Opposite of an uptrend, the opposite of going up is going down. We're gonna review what a downtrend is. In a downtrend, you want to be looking for sales. When you hear people saying I'm bearish or I'm shorting something, that's because they feel like, hey, this is going to sell. And a key indication of a good selling market or having a higher probability of making money while selling is if you can identify the trend of the market being in a downtrend. So let's take a look here. Downtrend, you start with a high, you then create a low, then you create a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and so forth. Lower high, lower low. So, just like an uptrend where you had higher highs and higher lows, downtrend is lower highs and lower lows. So let's see here. So if we just take a look at our chart here, you got your first high right here. We're gonna put the high. We're gonna put our high here. Now we zoom in, bring this in. You got you a support area here. Price struggled to close below, and then we shot through it. We shot through this, created our low here. So let's go ahead and show our low. We got our low. We got our low here. Let's make this a little bit smaller, just so it's not so much in the way. So yeah, we got our low here. And we broke that support area. But now, if we look, we got us a new lower high right here. Got us a new lower high. We broke out our resistance. We broke out of our support. Created that low. Came back, created a lower high because this is our first high. So now we got us a lower high. We broke out of here, now we broke our new low or our new support area here. And guess what? We created a lower low. Got our new lower low. So now, let's just repeat it over and over and over again. Lower high. Because this resistance is lower than this resistance in a downtrend. We're looking for that. We got a break. Price broke this low, coming down to create a lower low. Once that happened, what did we do now? Created a new lower high. So now we see, hey, we are in trend. It's showing clear trend here because it's just high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So you look here again. What do we got? A lower low. What do we got? A lower high. Then we got our low. So it's just showing a downtrend. And just like with the uptrend, it's pretty visible. Sometimes it may not be as easy to spot out, But if you feel like you can't read the market that well, I always suggest zooming out so you can see. This is a little easier to see things if you zoom out rather than being so close that you'll be able to see it a little better, as time goes on. But this is your downtrend. You have your original support that is broken. You got your high. You got a resistance that is created that causes a shift in momentum, breaking a support like we got here, which then in turn, we don't know it's a downtrend until we see that, okay, is price going to go back to respect and go back, come up and either blow through this high, or is it going to create a new support or new resistance, which is a lower high, to continue its downward movement? As we see, sometimes it may be a small move and a slight pullback, but look, it's still this high, this lower high, because it's lower than this one, which this lower high was lower than this one. This low was lower than this one. It's just back and forth. Once price no longer respects these lower lows and lower highs, or in a downtrend, once it no longer respects this lower high or a previous lower high, you have to be ready to say, hey, and react to see if the price is going to move in the opposite direction or just going to change trends. So I'm going to repeat it again. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And that's what makes up a downtrend.